Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and this is our daily show, and we're going to be talking about the NBA slate on Monday, December 18th. We have 11 games. There's a lot to be excited about on the board. We have some fun matchups. We also have football, so we can mix and match our slips. Before we get into all this, though, if you've never tried Prize Picks, use our promo code, and they'll double your first deposit up to $100. They're just going to match whatever you put on. So if you do put the full 100 on, you'll get 200 to play with. Just use our code, they'll hook you up. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. We run different types of shows. We have late night shows. We have our daily show Monday through Friday. So if you're interested in getting this content right when it's fresh, because a lot of these plays are time sensitive, just make sure you're subscribed and you'll be notified. And lastly, guys, if you don't mind, again, hit us with a like on the video. It helps us just kind of push our video into the algorithm and get more exposure as we try to grow our channel. Really appreciate that. And cool, we have nothing to recap because we are on our daily show. So we're gonna get right into these picks. All right, so to get us started, I'm gonna be taking a rebounds prop. I like Shengun to go over 8.5 rebounds here. This is right around where his comfort zone is, but I think tonight against Cleveland, he's gonna be able to do more, and I think they'll need him to do more. I feel good about him getting at least 9. It's a good matchup for him. So we're going to take this for more. And if we jump over to the over-under, we've got, where are we at here? Okay, so we have a 215 over-under with the Cavaliers favored by just 4 points. So not a super high scoring game. And we also have not any real risk of blowout with only a 4-point spread. So we're feeling good there. If we take a look at what he's been doing over his last 5 games, he is averaging over this line. He's averaging around 8.8. Like I said, this is kind of right in his comfort zone, but I do think that he's going to be able to go over this. He has 3 out of his last 5 games, and I just love this matchup. If we take a look at what Cleveland's allowing to centers, they're allowing just under 15 rebounds per game. So 9 seems very doable, in my opinion. If we hop over to Daily Grind, and we take a look at, where's he at? Okay, so yeah, this is juiced to the over. They have it at a 53% chance of going over. And we have BetMGM with a -135, Caesars -135. So the odds makers are all heavily juicing this to go over as well. That kind of confirms what we're feeling on the narrative part of things. So we're going to take him for more. And then my next play is going to be points assists. And I want to go to Jokic here. I love this matchup for him. And I think he's kind of on the, he's kind of in the process of getting back. Sorry, I missed it. He's kind of in the process of getting back to the dominant Jokic we're used to. He's been in like a little bit of a slump. I think that there's been some situations ever since he started getting like like when he was getting ejected from the games and whatnot, and he was kind of dealing with some stuff, like he kind of went into a little bit of a slump, but I think he's bouncing out here. You can see they put this line right at where he's been knocking on the door. But with this matchup, I think this is the start of him returning to form personally. So I'm going to take this for more. Early in the season, if you would have saw a line for 37.5 for points assist for Jokic, you would have been smashing it. So I think that we are getting back into that zone with Jokic where we need to be, we're going to be using him a lot. So let's take a look at the over-under. And we've got a 237.5 over-under with the Nuggets favored by 8.5. So they are, we are kind of getting into this potential blowout range, but I don't think the Mavericks go down without a fight. And the Mavericks could just come in here and totally shock the odds makers on where they have this line set at. So I don't think it's like a confident 8.5 edge to the Nuggets, but that is a high scoring game. So we want pieces of this. I think, if you know the Nuggets, Jokic, if they're in a high scoring game, Jokic is having a good game. That's just the bottom line. So if we look at what he's actually been doing over a larger sample size, because we said he went through that little bit of a slump, we take a larger sample size of 10 games here. He's averaging 25.2 points per game and 10.6 assists per game. So this is kind of right in the area that we're looking for. I know this is still kind of under where the line is set at, but this is including that 5-game sort of slump. So the numbers are a little bit embellished here. So when we look at the matchup, we've got Dallas on average to any given center, allowing 23 points a game and 3.9 assists per game. Jokic is not your average center. So if any given center is doing this to the Mavericks in general, I like Jokic's odds to go in and crush this. If we look at daily grind on this particular play, we have just over a 53% chance to hit on their odds to hit indicator. And BetMGM has this at a minus 150 to go over. That is heavily juiced. This line's going to move quick. Caesars has it at a minus 145, but you rarely get an opportunity to take a play that BetMGM has for minus 150 to go over. So we're feeling good about these two, and that's going to be it for me on the daily show, just the 2 center props. And we got Shengun over 8.5 rebounds and Jokic over 37.5 points and assists. What do you got for us, Jordy?
Yeah, so to get me started, I'm going to be going with a rebounds and assist prop, and I'm sure you guys already know who I'm going to here. I'm going to Jabari Smith again. The Milwaukee matchup was definitely a tough one for him, and Cleveland's going to be a little tough, but I think he's going to get this done pretty easily. This was just at 9.5, and I just missed it with the video getting it out, but I like it at 10, honestly. It was like a minus 145 to go over 9.5, but if you look at his last 10 games, he's never, when he goes under 10, he goes under it by like 1 or 2, and then when he goes over it, he never just hits 10. He either gets like 11 or 12 or 13 or even higher. He could do this with just rebounds alone, but he is getting 2.4 assists a game. But he's just been awesome. He's averaging 31, almost 32 minutes, and I've just been loving this play. It's hit so many different times for us on this channel, and this is just way too low. I think 10 is ridiculous, and 9.5 was an even crazier line. But I like it just as much at 10. Honestly, I like it for either a push or to go over, but I think it's gonna go over for sure. If we look at the matchup here against Cleveland, let's see. Power forward. So they're giving up 9.5 rebounds a game and 4.4 assists. So I think he'll definitely get his rebounds. I think he'll get like 8 or 9, and I think he'll get us the rest in either assists, or I think he'll just get it done. Honestly, I'm just pretty confident in this play today. It's a pretty good matchup for him. It's going to be a competitive game, so I like this one a lot to go over. The over-under on this game is a 215. With only a 4-point spread, so no real blowout potential there. Obviously crazier things have happened, but I'm pretty comfortable with this one. And my next play here, I'm going to be going with another rebounds and assist prop, and I'm going to take James Harden in this matchup. Over his last 8 games is when he's really gotten going, and really it's been like over his last 2 games that he's just looked like prime James Harden with like facilitating. And I like him to go over this 13.5 in this matchup. So he is playing against Indiana. So this game is going to be super fast paced. There's going to be plenty of opportunities for him to get assists down the court, rebounds. I mean, when anyone plays them, there's plenty of opportunities for everybody because they're the number 1 in pace. So there's plenty of opportunities. This is a minus 120 to go over. MGM has it at a minus 115, Caesars at a 123, but I like it. I think it's a good matchup for him. If we look at what they're giving up to shooting guards, it's a pretty tough one, but it's just the amount of opportunities that people get when they play them is what I'm looking at here. So he's got, for the Pacers, they're giving up 5.5 rebounds and 5.3 assists a game to shooting guards, but that's just any given shooting guard. And James Harden has been going crazy with this lately. I mean, he did this in assists alone against Golden State. He played 42 minutes against them. And in his last game against New York, he only played 28 minutes, and he ended with 12 assists and 4 rebounds. So when he's out on the court, he's super duper active, and he's averaging 34 minutes a game. So I think tonight in a crazy game like this, I think he's going to get more minutes. I think he'll be in the higher 30s. So I like him to go over this as well. And that's the 2 I've got.
Awesome. So yeah, that's going to be the 4 we're rolling with for the daily show, guys. We really appreciate you. Thanks for watching our show. Thanks for all the likes, comments, and all of you that are subscribed to the channel. We really appreciate you. We love the community we're building here with all of you, and the positivity is just awesome. We're going to go on our run here soon, and I know we've been getting close. We've been knocking on the door, but we're gonna start cashing. I can feel it. And last thing, shout out to our partners, Daily Grind. We love their DFS optimizer. If you're interested in checking that out, they're giving all of our viewers 25% off their first month. Just use code BACKDOOR, one word, upon checkout, and you'll get hooked up with that discount. And if you want to check it out, there's a link in the description of the video. So that's going to do it, guys. We hope you have a great Monday. Enjoy football, enjoy basketball, and we will catch you tonight for the Tuesday videos.
Good luck, guys.